Ooh, what's up YouTube? ODST General back again with Awakening of the Rebellion. This is episode number 2 of our Empire playthrough. Not a huge amount of views, but I got a decent amount of engagement from you guys, so we're going to go ahead and try out a second episode of this, and we'll see what happens from there. So, we had kind of a bad loss, as I recollect last time. I can't remember if how much my fleet went down in that engagement. I think I ended up losing pretty much my whole fleet, if I recollect correctly. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm pretty sure that's ended up what ended up happening. I think we're over Mandalore or something when that all went down. So, what do we got going here? Got a fleet being made or something, I believe. Can't quite remember. Yeah, so I haven't played this since last week, like right before I recorded it, so it's been about a week since I've actually touched this at all, and yeah, I just cannot remember. Okay, we've got a ground fleet here, so yeah, we ended up engaging. Complete. We got a couple guys out of there, but yeah, most of our fleet was wiped out, so we've got ground forces here waiting to engage somewhere, but we're going to actually move them back over here. So this is intersection 2, so they're pushing in over here. That's not good. Well, I'm not quite sure what I want to take as far as a course of action. I'm thinking there's very little I can do. Well, there's really not much I can do. We're gonna try and fight this out. I don't think we'll get very much. I don't know that we're gonna actually be able to take out these ships here with these the station or this ship that we have, but we're gonna try. We'll make an effort to try and do something. We get just like a couple small ships. I don't know if we even get any fighters or anything.
Seek out and destroy every intruder to our system. Available.
Yeah, we get some fighters.
TIE squadron here.
So we've got what looks like, based off the mini-map, 2 Venators pushing in. Although it could be more than that. I suspect there's probably fighters and stuff like that coming through too.
Bomber standing by.
Awaiting command.
Reinforcements en route.
Oh, shoot. There's a station down there.
Receiving message.
Send out a TIE squadron to try and scout out here, see what we can't find out about the enemy.
Ready for command, sir.
Look out there. So they're pushing in with a couple of ships. Some V-wings, some fighters scouting it out, a blockade runner, but nothing too big. I really want to shoot.
Activated.
No. Those things are pretty nasty from what I've seen. I want to find out what's going on with these Venators.
TIE squadron standing by. Ion engines primed. Ready for battle.
So there's 2 Venators and a
Asteroids ahead.
like cruiser or destroyer, whatever that is. I can't remember.
Roger that. Right away.
Okay.
For the Empire.
Ready for orders. Engines activated. Bombers at the ready. Space station under attack.
So our TIEs are engaging.
Warm up.
Pretty quickly wipe that ship out. We're gonna go ahead and go after this guy here.
Awaiting your command.
So we've got a Carrier-class cruiser, and we've got
Cannons armed.
bayonet. The bayonet's good for the blockade runner.
Cruiser here.
The Carrick is good against fighters, so.
Confirmed.
Okay, so that's good.
Frequency open. Forward. Attacking.
Roger that.
Another run.
Getting a lock.
Full speed.
Target
Moving.
locked.
Enemies in range.
Awaiting orders.
Form up.
Yeah, don't go chasing him in there.
Right away.
Copy. Changing course to intercept.
Come on,
Acquiring
go after
target.
them. Take them out.
Advancing on
Alright,
target.
so we got one caught up here.
Moving out.
The other ones were stupid enough to come back at us.
Heading out.
So we're doing a pretty good job keeping these fighters off, but those larger
Awaiting
ships are going to be an
orders.
issue
Moving
for
out.
sure.
Ready.
We've
to
only got 2
receive
bombers, so I
orders.
don't know that I'll actually be able to do much, if anything, against these larger ships. So this might be completely pointless, because these fighters are, as far as I'm aware, all free fighters for them.
I copy. All fighters attack.
But, you know, at least these are all free units for us, so it's not necessarily losing us anything if we have units get lost in here.
Copy. Enemies in range.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Try and take out that blockade runner would be
Keep
good.
going.
I copy.
It's retreating to the aid of the
Roger that.
Venators and stuff.
Receiving orders.
Yes, Commander.
Reporting. Closing on target.
Ready. This
So
way.
we're gonna go ahead and we're going
Over
to
there.
send our fighters out. We've got that character help screen against fighters, but I think we took out a decent number of their ships here.
Course
What do we
set.
got here? Where's its shield generator? Let's pause it for just a second while I select all these guys and try to hunt down the shield generator on this thing. Try and make an effort of taking that out first. Actually, you know what? We should. I don't know. Yeah, we'll take out the
Concentrating
shield
fire on the
generator.
shield generator.
Form up. Bomber active.
Yes, sir. Heading out. Fall out. Let's move out.
Awaiting orders. Copy. Target the engines.
Yes, Commander. Concentrating firepower. Let's go.
I copy. Targeting primary engines.
Space station under attack.
Target the
Reinforcements
lasers.
en route.
Take down their shields.
I'm not sure what happened to
Decoding
the Carrick.
transmission.
It's too small to see a preview icon for it, unfortunately.
Ready. Keep going. Maximum fire. This way. Tartan cruiser reporting. Over there.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I'll actually get anything accomplished. Maybe I should... probably should have sent all my ties out together and then used the bombers to try and get them. What are you doing way up there? Oh, you're chasing down fighters and stuff, weren't you?
Location confirmed.
Well, I need you back down here. They're sending in fighters.
Reporting. Squadron moving out. I've got him.
Our
Awaiting
space
your
station
command.
is under
Our
attack.
shields have been disabled. Concentrating firepower.
Reinforcements
Initiating
en
attack.
route.
Launch bay is disabled. Ready for action.
So I think that's our station. I'm not sure what this platform ultimately does. So yeah, I think
Station
this
ready.
this station's probably more important to us than the observation platform, I'd imagine. Oh, holy crap! What's that? That's it's gotta be one of theirs. I didn't even know they had that thing. Ah, that is a ugly-looking ship.
Orders, sir. Attacking the lasers. Attacking.
Our space station is under attack.
Directing fire torpedo launchers.
Yeah, they're going hard on that space station. They ended up actually bringing in a lot more than I realized they had, so that was pretty unfortunate.
Targeting the laser systems.
Yeah, our fighters are pretty much all done for too.
A laser bag has been lost.
Sir. TIE squadron standing by.
Yeah, we lost this, unfortunately. There's no point, so we're just gonna go ahead and end it. At that point, with the station gone, we lost both of our, I hesitate to call them large ships because they weren't. Did get a couple of fighter squadron kills, but that really doesn't mean much in the long run of things. That's barely going to be anything. We definitely need some space forces in here. It took a bad loss with those ships. So Intersection 5 is held by the Rebels. Given that those were Venators, that has to be a Zan consortium that just took out Intersection 2.
Location confirmed.
Combat maneuvers initiated.
Verfolgt Ihre Flugbahn.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh. No. Okay. Didn't realize they were in orbit of that. Figured because I held the planet, I would be aware of that fact.
Orbital command available.
Star Destroyer standing.
Our hold on this system must not be
Never mind.
compromised.
They must
Seek
have
out
just
and destroy
taken
every intruder to our
gotten
system.
into orbit at the same time we did. What we got here is this, looks like a satellite station or something.
TIE interceptor here.
So we got TIE interceptors, that's pretty cool, and then we've got the TIE scimitar, not
Course set.
as good looking of a
Destroyer
ship,
reporting in.
fighter.
Order confirmed.
I don't know if there's anything I can do in this instance
Ready
with
for
any of
battle,
this
command.
stuff
Roger
around
that.
here. A lot of gray things, so I might be able to repair some of this
Receiving
stuff and
message.
use it. What is this? I don't have any
We've
Corvettes.
located the enemy.
Fighters gain 25% movement speed. No, not really necessarily worth it.
Yes, sir.
TIE Defender standing by.
I got TIE Defender too.
Yes, Commander.
Defender Squadron reporting.
Interceptor squad reporting.
I copy, Bravo leader.
Where are you good against? So you're good against larger ships, yeah, I guess you're a bomber.
Copies.
Yes, Commander.
Warm up. Awaiting orders.
Ready for orders.
Orders, sir. For the Empire.
Oh, no, don't do
Instructions
that.
received. Engines activated.
Ready. Bombers proceeding.
Awaiting orders.
Ready for command,
So
sir.
far I've been trying to screen against the fighters. I think maybe I need to be a little bit more proactive in my my attacking here. I know that the whole thing with the fighters is a weak point of the Empire and Imperial ships. You know, they're designed for combat against larger vessels. That the Rebels just really don't field those larger vessels.
Commencing
But
attack run.
Defenders
yeah, I don't know.
ready.
Ready for battle. Changing course to intercept.
Copy. Fire.
Ready to update orders.
Nowhere to
Let's
go.
run this gauntlet.
I'm on this one.
Bomber standing by. Command received.
Ready to receive orders. Setting up my run.
Bomber squadron reporting. Right away. Moving out.
So we'll use we'll actually push forward with the bombers here. We'll
Ready
use
for
the
Heading out.
was it the TIE Avenger? Yeah, the TIE Avenger and the
All
two
out.
interceptors
Roger
as
that.
a screen
Form
for
up. Acquiring
that.
target. Watch him. He's coming around.
So
Return to
use
your
the
position.
interceptor
Awaiting
to
orders.
match up against the V-wings here. I don't know which is actually a superior one. I guess it's strong against bombers, not so great against fighters. So that's probably a good thing that I've sent in my interceptor.
Target critical. Watch for enemy ships.
Yes, Bravo leader.
Bombers at the ready.
I copy, Bravo leader.
Copy.
Ready
Can't
to receive orders.
Drag here. There it goes.
Comlink active. Target the engines.
I copy. Location plotted. Ion engines primed. Reporting. Deploying squadron.
Comlink active. Bombs away.
Awaiting your command. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Space station under attack.
Where's my TIE fighters?
I
Sitting
copy.
back here, chilling.
Engines activated.
Roger that. The primary target is the shield generator.
So did kind of decent damage against that shield generator there. Can we get you to target that shield generator too? Pop that. Let's go ahead. Where's their hangars here?
Form up. Setting up my run, sir. Bombs away.
Commander.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, so that's done.
Acknowledged. Begin attack on the torpedo bays. Those laser banks are the primary target.
Roger that.
Reporting. Open fire.
Form up. Bombs
Station
deployed.
damage.
I got one.
So they're hitting our space station with a bomber or something there, but I'm not really familiar with a lot of these ships right offhand. I guess that was just a fighter, but that's fine. It's gone now, so we'll go ahead and send this tie into. So I was really worried that we sent in this this hero unit, but he seems to be doing pretty good so far. So I don't know if they have anything else. This is roughly where they came in from. They've got some fighters milling around up here. Not too much else, it seems like.
Roger that. The lasers are our
Star
target.
bomber copies. Proton bombs in the chute. We'll level them. Ready for bombing run.
Oh, that got away. I couldn't shoot its engine. Some of these ships are really hard to target stuff on because everything's so close. We did push off that Venator, but that was definitely not the same force that I thought it was. I thought it was the same one that hit intersection 2, but it seems not to have been. So we've got a pretty large force here now, but we still own that intersection. I don't know if there's any way to
Constructing unit.
really tell. I don't know what the whole purpose of these probe droids is either. Well, let's see what else we've got going here. So intersection 6 is being held by the rebels. It's a fairly small fleet over Czar. So I don't know what Mendo is, or Mendo does. Modified YT freighter with reinforced armor. So it seems like he's basically in it. It sounds like a Millennium Falcon or something, or at least something similar to the Millennium Falcon, if not the, well, I guess the Millennium Falcon is specifically its Han ship, but you know what I mean. Same class. We got right light Corellian frigate. What's this thing
Enemy
good
fleet
against?
approaching.
I don't know where they're approaching to.
Tactical battle imminent.
That's a big stack. I wish there was a way to see what this has. So that's largely fighters. That Nebulon B, I don't know what the other guy's in, but we might actually be able to take this one. They've got a couple bigger ships that can do some damage, but a lot of that's actually just fighters in there. Couple of not X-wings, but the where they like the Z somethings or others. I don't I'm really bad with like the extended lore ships and stuff, but a lot of anti-fighter stuff too. That's, I don't know, it's gonna be kind of an interesting one. Those blockade runners tend to stay pretty mobile, so they're pretty hard to kill, sadly. We'll see what we can do. Wish I knew what this guy was in.
Our sensors are reporting that a fleet is incoming. Show
Okay,
them
Steve
how we
Blum, thank
deal
you for
with
the
traitors.
heads up.
Location.
Copy. Let's move out.
Yes, Commander. Ready. TIE Squadron here.
I don't know exactly where they're at. I'm assuming they're probably going to be somewhere in this area, although they could have really popped in a number of places. It's looking like it's not going to give me the larger ships that I got last time either, so that's kind of frustrating. That was part of the reason I did this, is because I was expecting to get those larger ships that would be good for taking out the blockade runners and stuff, but that's not going to happen. So I've literally got 2 TIE fighters and 2 TIE bombers to try and do a bunch of damage, and this fleet's probably going to stick together pretty close.
Attack that target.
So that's an X-Wing, so that's probably a free unit they're getting there. It's a superior unit to the TIE fighter from what I've understood so far too. Yeah, strong against TIE fighters and TIE bombers. But it is 2-to-1, so that will help us out a little bit. Until this other second X-Wing squadron comes in. Still hasn't killed it yet. It's going kind of slow.
Enemies in range.
There we go.
TIEs reporting in.
So they're actually coming from up over here.
Heading out. Fallout.
Yeah, there's a blockade runner moving along with those units. I really have nothing to deal with those blockade runners except for the station itself. I mean, they'll chew apart all my fighters.
This way.
Well, you know what? Let's do this.
Decoding transmission. Ready for action. Station ready.
Orders, sir. Course
Call these
set.
guys back over to
Orbital
the
command available.
station here.
At your command.
Ready for command, sir.
I'll send this guy out.
Instructions received.
I copy.
TIE Squadron standing by.
Reporting.
What does this one do? Secondary weapon. Switches units fire mode. Oh,
Let's
is that what
go.
I think it is? I bet I know
Keep
exactly what this
going.
is.
This way. Yes, sir. Bombs deployed. Yes, Commander.
I don't know if that's a bomber, or if that's like lasers, or if that's like an ion shot for them type of deal. Kind of hoping it's like an ion shot.
I have the target in.
It's looking like it might not be though.
Over there. Engines activated. Ready.
Attacking target.
Bomber standing by.
Back around for another run.
Getting a lock. Target locked. Receiving message. Primary target acquired.
Warm up.
Yeah, they're just freaking raking us with those freaking blockade runners, just destroying us. So he's in a oh crap, what's this thing called? I can't remember. I just heard the name not too long ago.
Intercepting.
It's like the it's like a carrier for the rebels, but it's basically just like a supply ship for the Empire.
Awaiting orders.
Decoding transmission.
Can
Locked
you
on.
Our space station is under attack.
can you two basically just destroy this by yourselves?
Fire at will.
Ready for orders. Bomber targeting.
Stay in formation.
Heading for attack
Ready
position.
for action. Open fire.
Yeah, they just ate the fighters alive. Those blockade runners just annihilated me. If I had that one ship that I got free last time, like the one that's like a mini Star Destroyer, would have been able to do something, but yeah, not much can be done here. I mean, they're eating apart my TIE fighters and bombers as soon as they spawn in.
Attack.
Copy. Location plotted.
Ready to receive orders. Bomber
I
active.
copy. Ion engines primed.
Comlink active.
Reporting.
Oh, wow, we actually took out a blockade runner. That's kind of shocking, to be
Station
honest.
ready.
Repairing.
Orbital command available. Add your command.
Regenerating health pretty quick, but we might be able to take it out. If I can take this out, that would kind of balance this out a little bit. Oh, nice. There we go. Okay. Well, you know, that actually kind of worked out for us.
Receiving message.
Form up. Target the lasers. Command received. Those laser banks are the primary target.
Try and go for the
laser
nebula on me now.
Transmission. Locking on target.
Yes, sir. Deploying the squadron.
Awaiting orders. Right away.
Space
Ready for
station
action.
under attack.
Yes, Commander. Attacking.
Copy. I copy.
Ready.
Reporting.
Falling out of formation.
So I think I'm out of free fighters, maybe.
TIE squadron here.
Maybe.
Targeting.
Maybe not.
TIEs reporting in.
Station ready.
Orders, sir.
Okay, I want you guys to
Yes, sir.
gather up here for a
Ready
second.
for command, sir.
Yes, Commander. Fire. Ready. Moving out. Open
Orbital
fire.
command available.
I take out another blockade runner. Perfect. Awesome.
standing
Good
by.
job, guys.
TIE squadron standing by.
Add your command.
After the stragglers.
Our target priority is the laser cannon.
Reporting.
Ready for battle.
Space station damaged.
Alright, that guy's weak. Try and take him out.
Ready for orders.
Roger that.
Repairing.
Receiving message. Order confirmed. Destroy the shield generator.
Bombers at the ready. Heading out. I've got him. Ready to receive orders.
Decoding transmission.
Can I get the ship?
Destroy the shield generator.
Form up.
Comlink active. Roger that. Ball out.
I'm shocked that this is actually going this well, to be honest with you guys. Like, I knew this was all small ships, so I said, okay, we might be able to do this. And then I saw the carrier and everything, and I just started thinking, okay, there's no way this is gonna happen, especially without having the larger frigates and stuff. But
Awaiting
so far, this is actually going relatively well for us. I mean, those blockade runners are hurting really bad, but
Targeting primary engines. Those laser banks are the primary target. Commander, they're hitting us. Target the engines. Copy. Attack that
Ready for
target.
action.
all right, why don't you take out this blockade runner? It's a lot easier of a kill, and if we take that out, we can destroy the Nebulon without too much issue with our bombers.
Targeting primary engines.
Copy.
Reporting. Target the lasers. Those laser banks are the primary target. Sir, Target
station ready.
I think we just won. Not positive. Hyperspace retreat, yeah. Hyperspace jump. Something jumped. I'm guessing they probably had a couple fighters that were still left. But let's see. So we took out a hero, so they lost one of their carriers. Can't remember what it starts with. I'm pretty sure it starts with like a Q or something, but I can't remember for sure. Got a couple bulk cruisers. We got all of their corvettes. So we got all their cruisers, all their corvettes, and Nebula frigates. All the big ships they brought in. So it looks like they I think they had a couple of Toscans and a couple of the Z95s were in fact with that group. So that was pretty good. That was a nice win there. Where is he coming in at? Oh man, weren't they just like down here somewhere? No, I guess probably not. What do I even have in the stack? Oh, that's it's gonna be an ugly fight. Okay, well let's fight it out. We'll see what happens. So of course we've got our mobile station once again here. So I'm not really sure.
Our sensors are reporting that a fleet is incoming. Show them how we deal with traitors.
We're gonna bring this up though.
At your command. The enemy is approaching.
Yes, Commander. Let's go.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Okay.
For the Empire.
Ready.
Imperial missile destroyer here.
I'm on them. Coming
Bomber
around.
standing
Form
by.
up.
I've got them in my sights. Yes.
Clobber
Commander.
those A-wings.
Commencing attack run.
A lot of fighters coming out here.
I got one.
Locking on.
Getting a lock. Ready. Changing course to
Those
intercept.
Z95s have to be units they brought in, so go ahead and target
Bomber
those.
squadron reporting.
Alright, we're gonna pause this for 1 second here while I target this guy's actually, can we target the engines on this thing? Where is his engines at?
Target the engines.
Yeah, target the engines because that might slow it down just enough to make it less of a threat.
TIE squadron here. Moving out. Heading out. Fallout.
Yes, sir. For the glory of the Empire. Destroyer here. Coming around.
Alright, so that, yeah, that thing managed to close the distance pretty quick, unfortunately. So let's change plans.
Take
Let's take
down
out
their
its shield generator.
TIEs reporting in. Attacking the lasers.
Copy. Heading to destination. What is our next move?
I do love these Star Destroyers. Although, I don't know, some of the Rebel ships are just very interesting ships.
Ready for orders. Those laser banks are the primary target.
Sir. Where'd he go?
All combat personnel standing by. I copy. Engaging the enemy.
Nowhere to run.
Take out that blockade runner. It's a threat to the fighters.
We're moving out.
Ready for command, sir. Acquiring target.
Reporting.
I've got him.
Full speed.
Receiving message.
Bombers at the ready. Keep going.
Star Destroyer standing by.
So a lot of their big ships ended up coming in on the side. They kind of used the leader as a distraction.
Decoding transmission.
Star Destroyer reporting in. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Ready to receive orders. Attacking target.
TIE squadron standing by.
Yes, Commander. The lasers are our
Imperial
target.
missile destroyer here.
Comlink active. Target the lasers.
Ready for battle. Let's move out. Advancing on target. Roger that.
Sir,
Try and cluster all of our stuff over here. This guy's still heading up this way. Let's go ahead and swing him back down a little bit. Try and keep him close to the Star Destroyers. Took out another one of their cruisers there. Are these things strong against anyways? Star Destroyers, oh okay.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's legitimate.
We've got them on scopes.
Roger that. Those laser banks are the primary target. The torpedo bays are our primary target.
Space station damaged.
Targeting.
Yes, sir. Targeting.
Holding fire for maximum effect. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Target the lasers.
Alright, try and take out its starboard side lasers here.
Targeting primary engine.
Awaiting your command. Direct fire on the engines.
Couldn't kill it in time. So we know, couldn't see him again, but we know that at least a couple of those dreadnoughts got away. I think would they bring in 8 or 9 of them? So we took out the significant majority of them. I think we probably took out most of their fighters and everything. So an excellent defense there with just a couple of ships. That's really what we need to do. We're going to go ahead, though, and we didn't really get much done. Let's, real quick before I end it here, let's go ahead and get some stuff built. So what do we got going on for shipyards here again? So I think Biss and Corellia were our biggest shipyards, or is Kuwait and Corellia. We can build ourselves a Victory 1 class, which we just saw actually handle itself pretty well. I don't think I have opportunity to be too picky, so we've got a larger one there. We'll probably end up doing is sending that to reinforce this other fleet over here. So that was
unit.
there. What else do we got here? Additional production. Advanced starfighters. Starfighters are pretty good, but so what else do we have? Capital ships and cruisers. Ship types can be built. New production options. Immobilizer 418 Interdictor. Ooh, Interdictor would be good. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and go with that. And we will. Probably should have started something like that earlier, but that's fine. What are you good against? I'd like to know like what the rebel equivalent of that is, but okay. They're really heavy on the blockade runners.
Vehicle in production.
These things die really easy, but those blockade runners are such a hassle. Like, our bombers can put in work, but those blockade runners are so dangerous to them. We know there's a fleet down there. We've got Bothwa, which we have to be... We got ground forces on Bothwa, not very much. What's the advantage to Bothwa? It's probably a rebel advantage, I'd imagine. Tactical information for nearby systems. Oh, that's actually pretty decent. Nothing here. Inner core mining colony and industrial world that can build better versions of walkers. That's pretty decent, actually. So we've got Imperial agents. So need to get a little bit more money going too. this plant is controlled. All ATTs, yeah. And attack gunship. I don't know if that's any good. You know what, guys? I've got 12,000 here. A couple of you guys that commented said you have played this before. Let me know what your thoughts are. What do you guys think I should be getting? I should be, you know, investing in here as far as you know, ground forces and ships as the Imperials, because I'm kind of unfamiliar with this, as I've said. So any information you guys might have would be really helpful to me. Other than that, looks like they're gearing up a big fleet to try and take us here, so we're gonna go ahead and end it here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take it easy, and I will see you guys in the next video.